As a federal judge, you're aware of the jury instruction, falsus in unibus, falsus in omnibus. Are you not? You're aware of that jury instruction?
Yeah, I am.
You know what it means?
You can translate it for me, Senator. You can do it better than I can.
False in one thing, false in everything, meaning in jury instructions that some of us as prosecutors have heard many times, is told a jury that they can disbelieve a witness if they find him to be false in one thing. So the core of why we're here today really is credibility.
It was fitting that Richard Blumenthal stood today with men who had served under fire. Fitting because Connecticut's Attorney General, the odds-on favorite to win a U.S. Senate seat, was fighting for his political life.
Now, on a few occasions, I have misspoken about my service, and I regret that, and I take full responsibility.
Those few misspoken words were at the core of a New York Times story splashed across today's front page. On several occasions, the Times said, Blumenthal has spoken as if he served in Vietnam, not in the reserves at home. Occasions like this one back in 2008.
We have learned something very important since the days that I served in Vietnam.
Neither Blumenthal nor his staff, the Times said, ever corrected any of the numerous press accounts that had put him in Vietnam. However, on several occasions, as in this debate in March, Blumenthal has been clear about where he did and did not serve.
Although I did not serve in Vietnam, I have seen firsthand the effects of military action.
Tom Davis, one clip's in 2008 where he said he served in Vietnam. One's in 2010 where he was very careful and almost, made sure as if he thought somebody was listening and he wanted to make sure he got it right. How damaging?
Yeah, it's serious. Although he's won several statewide races, he's been under the radar on a lot of personal attributes, and this is an unforgiving year. I think this is a serious hit.
So, is this unforgiving?
I think it's unforgiving, it's very hard to explain to people in this environment, particularly with Rob Simmons coming after you, who's a war hero.
We'll see how he explains this, how he handles it. But this is tough. It's going to be very hard, and the fact that the filing deadline has not yet passed makes a big difference.
So what would be Plan B?
I don't know. I don't know who there are candidates out there. I mean, he's got to determine whether he's going to stay in the race. This guy may decide he's staying in the race. He doesn't care.
False in one thing, false in everything, meaning in jury instructions that some of us as prosecutors have heard many times, is told a jury that they can disbelieve a witness if they find him to be false in one thing.
I give you my word as a Biden. We have made a commitment as a people, as administration, that we're never going to be what our generation, the Vietnam generation, came arguing over whether or not we really were. I was not in Vietnam. I don't want to make a Blumenthal mistake here. But God love him, as my mom would say.